Well, good morning. Troy from Honk Unders. Weekend off, of course, because we're in lockdown. Luckily, I was able to have the Wednesday and Thursday hunt and get a little bit of a harvest for the table. And while I've got a bit of spare time, I thought I'd actually throw up a short video on how to cook the mountain duck legs. So, plan is for today to actually put them in the slow cooker, and then I'll pull them out of there just before they're about done. And then what we're going to do is we're going to crumb them up using the panko breadcrumbs, and then we'll fry them up with a little bit of spice in the crumbs, and hopefully they should turn out alright. So we'll see how we go. All you're going to need, if you want to copy what I'm doing, is the slow cooker. If you didn't have a slow cooker, you might be able to just slowly simmer them in a low shallow pan or something like that for a little while. But slow cooker, we've just got some vegetable stock, that's just the beef style, some brown sugar, some malt vinegar, and then I'll throw in a few peppercorns as well, just to actually spice it up a bit, and a couple of bay leaves. Of course, once we get further down into the breadcrumbs, I've just got a little bit of ground chilli I'll throw in just for a little heat and a little bit of spice in that as well. So, yeah, so Alex took off back into New South Wales, of course, because of our lockdown. So he's taken a few mountain duck breasts and a few mountain ducks back up there. If you switch over to his channel, hopefully we'll have the video up soon on Aussie bush harvest, and he's going to cook a few up a few different ways for up there and get them on his channel. So hopefully soon you'll get his video up and switch across and have a look at that. If not, we'll move along now and we'll slow cook some mountain duck legs and get them crispy and see how they turn out. Okay, so I've just grabbed the mountain duck legs out of the fridge. I've had them soaking overnight. I just filled this bowl up with water, and the mountain duck legs were sitting in there, and I added about a tablespoon of salt just to draw out any excess blood or anything that was around the bone or the joints or around the actual meat. So I'll just drain that off, and I'll just double check that they're all good to go. They look quite fine. So beautiful. So they will go sort of an opaque colour. They won't have that redness that you're sort of used to looking at. And as I said, that's just because we've put that salt in and drained any excess off while we're sort of giving them a bit of a clean up. So I'll just get some towel and we'll just lay them out, make sure we're all good. Alex will have his legs up there, and I'm not sure whether I got a few more legs or he got them, but anyway, they look quite good. Yep, righto. So basically, straight into the slow cooker with our nice, beautiful mountain duck legs. Dogs barking out the back, but I won't edit videos. What you see is what you get, basically. So in with that, we're just going to put our beef stock. Chuck all of that in. So all we want to do is just make sure that the mountain duck legs are covered, okay? And if we're covered, and that's going to simmer away all afternoon and slow cook, we should be fine. Okay, in with that. Just to sweeten things up a bit. Just 1 level tablespoon of brown sugar. Okay. Panko breadcrumbs and then chilli a little later. Chuck in a couple of bay leaves. Throw in enough, plenty. A few bay leaves. splash of peppercorns. Just spices it up a little bit. And last of all, we're just going to put in some malt vinegar. So the malt vinegar should actually just break down the meat, okay? So when we come to the end of it, the actual vinegar should just break down the meat, and yeah, it should end up quite nice. We don't want too much in to overpower it. So once again, it'll be just a tablespoon. There we go. So that should be it. Just give that a bit of a stir and a mix up. There we go. So that's pretty simple. I've just thrown it all in there. We've just covered the mountain duck legs. We've got all our ingredients, and basically we'll just plug the slow cooker in, and we'll wait a few hours, and we'll see how we go. Okay, so I've just swung across. As I said, there's a bit of a look in the pot. Nice mountain duck legs, the bay leaves, the peppercorns, a little bit of brown sugar, and also that malt vinegar. Okay, just chuck that on the low. So we've got the mountain duck legs in the slow cooker. So yeah, we'll give that a few hours. It looks like, what are we, 20 past 10. So we'll probably give it to about 2 o'clock. So probably 4 hours, maybe a little bit longer, and I'll just check on them. So what I'm looking for there is the mountain duck legs and the meat, just so the meat's just about to fall off the bone, okay? We don't want to go too far so it falls off, otherwise we're not going to be able to crumb them. So just before that, we'll try and pinpoint where we can actually pull them out. I'll lay them out, I'll let them cool down, and then after we let them cool down, we will go into the crumbing phase, and we'll crumb them up, get a bit of spice to those crumbs, and yeah, we'll fry them up and end up with some nice crispy mountain duck legs. So this could be good, because I'm excited. We're not going to be able to eat them for lunch, but it looks like for tea, so this is going to be good. I'm really excited to get into these, so nice, let's go. Okay, so I've actually just taken the mountain duck legs out of the slow cooker. I was a bit longer than expected, so I've actually gone about 5 hours in the cooker, probably. So what we'll do now is I'm just going to let them cool down on the bench, and then we'll get right into the crumbing, and we'll put them in the deep fryer or in the low pan with some oil, and we'll see how they turn out. Okay, so I've got my mountain duck legs here now. They're out the slow cooker, they've cooled down. I've just done some eggs in another bowl, and I've got my breadcrumbs, which I've just put a little bit of ground chilli in, and a little bit of salt in the actual breadcrumbs. So, alright, time to crumb these bad boys up. Well, we are getting it. Remember, they don't need long. All we're actually doing is crispying up those crumbs, because we've already slow cooked the actual leg part of it. Have a look at those. Oh, they look sensational. So there we go, the end result. Slow cooked mountain duck legs, panko breadcrumbs with a little bit of ground chili powder, just to give it that extra bit of zing in the crumbs. All I'll do is just whack a little bit of salt for an extra bit of seasoning. That should be there. We'll see how we go. Wow, very, very nice. As you can see, I just bit into that, so the tenderness is there. There's no toughness, and there you go. So that meat there is just coming straight off the bone, right there. Free range harvest. We're using all of the bird. We're using the breast, the legs, the whole lot, and that's mountain duck. So everyone out there that's thinking, oh yeah, remember the old story, we can throw in the brick, slow cook them both all day, pull them both out and eat the brick and throw the mountain duck? No way. Look at that. Wow. I think I'll be polishing all of these off. You can see there, I am just biting that off the bone without a drama. Without a drama. Absolutely delicious, that is. But I'll finish the video and I'm going to keep eating my mountain duck legs. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video on how to cook the mountain duck legs. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like button or the subscribe button, just so I know that you actually did enjoy it. And hopefully in the future I can get some more videos up. But there you go. Beautiful mountain duck legs.